Hey, what is up, guys? Pine Belt Beer Reviews back here again with you today for another one. And this one that I have here today is Lagunitas, the Censored Rich Copper Ale, 6.7% alcohol by volume, 35 IBUs. This is one that's formerly known, I believe they used to call it the Chronic, but they switched it up. So it gets an 85 on Beer Advocate, gets a 3.6 on Untapped. So let us go ahead and find a bottle opener and pour this one, see what it's like. Got one more new Lagunitas beer that I don't believe I've tried yet. However, I cannot recall which one that was, but I was meaning to review it on here too. All right, so it's classified as a copper ale. I was also seeing it classified as a. That's really nice. This etched glassing, putting up a lot of kind of like a swirly kind of bubble effect. This is a Sierra Nevada glass that I just bought recently. That came free with a bomber that I bought. So pours very nicely in this glass. Again, like I was saying, it's classified as a copper ale, but I've also seen it classified as a red ale. And it does look very copper in color, as you can see. It's not really, I mean, it almost kind of looks like a penny, you know, that kind of color. That sort of copper color, I mean, had not a very big head, maybe like not four fingers, maybe about one finger of kind of off-white beige, almost kind of beige colored head, but it's now down to half a finger. Um, but yeah, it looks really good in the glass. Let's go ahead and go for the aroma. So lots of malt. I saw this has, this one in particular has chocolate malt used in it, so that'll be interesting. But it does smell pretty rich, just very rich malty kind of aroma. Not a whole lot of grains or anything like that. Does have a very does have a very smooth aroma. So let's go ahead and go for the flavor on it. Yep, very malty, kind of more malty than usual. That you usually find in a beer like this, like, you know, relatively clear, you know, copper ale um, or red ale. But yeah, it is extremely malty. I can definitely get the kind of roasted chocolate kind of malts in there too. So that's also very present. Maybe like a underlying bitterness from hops. I do believe, I think it is from hops. I'm not really sure what kind of hops they use in this one in particular, but there are some hop bitterness kind of backgrounds in there too. But it's overall very smooth drinking beer. Don't really get too much of the, you know, 6.7% is getting up there in alcohol, like a little bit more than, you know, your typical IPA or something. Once you start getting up towards 7%. But you don't get that. It's just very smooth. Maybe a slight, you know, bit of fruitiness, kind of like, you know, not really dark fruits, but like apricot or something like that. Probably from the hops, because a lot of times I'll get apricot flavors in IPAs too. I think it might be because of the hops though. But like I said, yeah, smooth finish, kind of a slightly sort of sticky finish, but very easy to drink and very flavorful. So I haven't really had copper ales all that much, so I don't really have a whole lot of experience with them, though I would assume they're sort of like a lighter kind of red ale maybe. So I'm just going to go in the vein of rating it in that sort of vein of beer styles. And I mean, just overall, the beer itself is an A beer for sure. I'm just gonna stay in the middle with A, not do A minus or A plus, and go 2 over or 2 under with the score. But yeah, A for me, solid one. It's very good beer. Definitely recommend picking it up and checking it out in a single. I think they have 6 packs too of the Lagunitas Censored Rich Copper Ale. And until next time, guys, thank you for watching.